this is Chris Manley with Manley Movers, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get your backyard ready for your move. Let's just start by showing you everything. So, pretty normal backyard, I would say. So let's start with grills. So if it's a propane grill like this, always come around, turn your propane off and disconnect it right there and get it out of there, right? And also the grease trap. Sometimes these things are full and you forget about them, and then the movers are getting a rush or something, and this stuff can spill all over everything in the truck and can become a big mess. So it's always wise to get that grease trap and empty it out somewhere. All right. Same with those. That's a not propane. It's a charcoal grill, but they all have some grease trap somewhere. So always empty those. So like one of the big things is plants, potted plants. You know, these some are bigger than others. That one right there is heavy, not so heavy. You know, all these little ones you could move yourself, right? But that one maybe not so much. Heavy. That one heavy. Okay. So if they're small like these, then it's a good idea to like just get some smalls, right? And like you could put one in there, maybe even another one if one is small enough. Maybe this one. Yes. So you know that right there can save so much time just doing that, because now your mover ain't got to mess with it. He can come with a dolly, take it to the truck. Your backyard is like your garage, as in your boxes don't need to be completely sealed. So yeah, small ones, get them in a little box. That's good. Big ones that are heavy, you can just leave them there for the pros. Unless you are feeling strong that day and you want to move them, the best thing to do with all this stuff is to get it close to the gate, right? Like this chair, we'll just show you. Okay, we'll run over here. Here's our gate. Get it close to the gate, at least, right? Because if you can get all that stuff right here by the gate, it saves you so much time. And again, time is money. But of course, if it's too heavy, we'd be happy to move them. A lot of companies will not move plants for a few reasons. Manley Movers will, especially if it's going in your own truck. But you know, the problem with it, and the reason why 80% of moving companies say no to plants, is because they have bugs. They can infest the pads, and these old pots, you know, who knows, they've been out in there for years and they crack and break, become a mess. So a lot of companies just tell you no. So but we won't. We will move them for you. You know, like this thing, right? Drag it over here. You know what I mean? I think you get the picture. Just get it all at least to that gate. It'll save you so much time. And if you got kids, put them to work. It's free labor. Like, and they could have fun with it. You could tell them, you know, you could load the back of the truck up. Load the back of the truck up. Say, all right, get in, drive it to the gate. You know what I mean? And make a game out of it. Or tell them, let's see who can grab the most, you know, chairs or whatever, and get over there, and whoever gets the most gets a candy, you know. Use what you got. I can't stress it enough. Use what you got. But like, you got these like plants here. That's heavy. That's something to just leave for your mover if it's, you know, too heavy for you. Especially these kind of things. Always empty the water. Get it ready for your mover. You know, this kind of thing is super heavy. The base is. So that's something your mover will take care of. But like, you know, this hammock, it does break apart. It could go in the truck like that, but just depend on the situation. You know, we might want to break that down. You might want to break that down. You breaking it down saves you money. And like these chimeneas, they can break easy, and some of them get kind of heavy. So I think, you know, like I said, maybe that's one of those, just leave it there for the professional to move. But yeah, just get as much as you can over there. And then you got like a swing set. Now, obviously, nobody's gonna move this whole thing into the truck like that. You're gonna have to break this down in sections. So this is a job in itself, and Manly Movers does not mind doing this for you, you know. But again, if this is something that you are capable, willing, or able to do, you know, do it. It will save you a lot of money to break this down, so we don't have to, but we would be happy to do it for you. Another thing is, nonetheless, if you get most of the stuff over by the gate, that's good, but even better, our gate's locked. Go all the way, get it up to the front. You can bring it all up there on the side, right there by the driveway, so it's as close as it can be to the truck. That's really the best thing to do, is to get it all the way up there, closest to the truck. But, you know, like I said, use your kids. Tell them, drive the truck all the way up there, you know, and give them incentives to move all this stuff and make a game out of it. That's what I would do. I got 4 kids. I'd use them. But yeah, so like all this stuff is not like boxes, you know. Boxes in your backyard, kind of, you're not going to be using many, you know. I guess there might be a few things, you know. You got this large box, you could put, you know, some things like the cushions out there, and, you know, the grill cover or whatever, those cushions, you know. But generally you're not going to be using many boxes out here. But the best thing to do, to, you know, is smalls for these small plants. You know, all those, that's cactus, all that, little small parakeet, small boxes. It just makes it so much easier for your mover to be ready to move, you know, all those small ones. Because it's the small things that slow us down and cost you more money. So I think that pretty much concludes the backyard.